Hello, chat. Hello. And a very pleasant Tumblr reversed the update to all who celebrate. Oh my god, I have gone through an emotional roller coaster about Tumblr. Oh my god, I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Oh my god, they reversed it. They did the announcement that they were doing their update yesterday while I was live, and they did it shortly before I went live today of reversing it. Woo! Oh my god. Their stupid fucking notes. Their stupid fucking notes update. 1 second. I'm leaning over to readjust. What the fuck? You guys hear that? Something went doodaloo. Is it this button? Okay, no. Typically that means it's my Stream Deck, but my Stream Deck seems to be working. And so does everything else. We'll find it out. We're free! We're free. Wait, why isn't chat showing up? Why did mine show up? Okay, I don't know why y'all's ain't. Wait, Lee, can you send another message in chat to test? Okay. I don't know what was happening there. I don't know what was happening there, but it seems to be working now. Anyway. It's just like Tumblr. Oh my god, God, I'm so glad. I was genuinely like, am I going to have to start using a different social media? I was just like, well, I feel like I have to stick with Tumblr until the end. But, like, I guess I was just like, I guess I gotta start posting on Blue Sky more. I posted one thing on there earlier today. That's my first time in a long time making a Blue Sky post. Look, I never used Twitter, so I'm just not used to it, you know? Why can't I repost something with a million billion words in response? What? Rude. I'm glad that I can on Tumblr now, after 20 or so hours. Not even a full day, didn't even make it a full day with the stupidest update in the world. The stupidest, as like some post pointed out, stupidest update to a social media that made everybody pissed off without the use of AI. Like, holy shit, they fucked it up so bad. I'm so glad. God, I'm so glad that they reversed it. For anybody unfamiliar with what happened on Tumblr for the last day, is they announced... I guess if you don't have a Tumblr account, I should explain how posts work, because it's pretty different to every other social media. Okay, so basically, you get your original post and people can reblog it. Similar, I think, to retweeting. But, you know, you can add your own tags to it, you can add your own comment to it, you can add onto it, and that's like an encouraged thing on Tumblr. We have the chance to become the new PDF again! Yay! One day we'll become the new PDF. But something that one of the people who bought Tumblr said, I forget if that was the current one or one of the previous of the many owners of Tumblr. It's changed hands so many times, and every time they try and drive it further into the dirt. They try and make it worse every time. I don't know why we're still here. We complained enough within the last 20 hours to make them reverse their stupid ass. Anyway. Like, you know, Tumblr posts really encourage engagement. They really encourage people adding on to other people's stuff, continuing on with that. What they decided to do was change it so that they basically fucked up everything. They basically fucked up how notes work. Notes short for notifications. It's the yes and function. Yeah. Like, I'm truly like, God, I wrote so many, or not, by so many, I mean like 2. I sent in like 2 different, complaints formally to Tumblr through the feedback function, so I'm just like, God, I know I have to explain this again. It's I'm just so glad that they reversed it. Oh my god. They did it so, like, if you added a comment to somebody's post, right? Person A makes a post. Then person B reblogs it with a comment. Then that's a whole new post now. It originally would be, this is all one post, that's a whole new post. So, like, the original poster would not get any of the feedback. They wouldn't get any of the notes, the notifications, the likes, the comments, at all through that. So if, say, you're an artist, or you'd have a similar hobby that takes a lot of work and a lot of time, and something that you're proud of, any just sort of hobby, even if it doesn't take a lot of work and a lot of time, something you're proud of that you want to show off, you post that, and somebody reblogs it and goes, "This is really cool," then you don't see anything else. Because you no longer see anybody who reblogged it from the person who said, "This is really cool." Anybody who reblogs it from there, all of those notifications are going to the person who said, "This is really cool." It does not go to you. You do not see anybody who is complimenting your stuff, anybody who is saying, "Oh, this really makes me happy," or yada yada. It also means that if you come across a post by somebody who's absolutely fucking rancid and vile, you could no longer go to their reblogs, you could no longer check the notes on that post to be like, okay, who reblogged this, so I know more people to block, you know? Anybody who agrees with this I want to block, so let me check your notifications here. And I can find all that. It would be so much harder. It broke everything. They fucked it up so bad. They did not announce it at all before rolling it out. I went back and I checked they have like a blog that I do follow that like talks about their updates. I forget if it's the WIP blog, WIP, or if it's the changes blog. I follow both, I believe. But they like have like a section being like, "Oh, here's what we're working on that's upcoming." And they didn't They didn't have anything. That's the wrong button. They didn't have anything to indicate that they were doing any of this. It sucked. It was bad. Nobody liked it. Absolutely none. There were like multiple posts going around of just like, because we have a polling function, being like, "Hey, do you like this?" And it would be like 90,000 votes within like the last 10 hours. 99% of people saying we fucking hate it. You know? Nobody liked it. We complained loud enough that they got rid of it. Thank God. Now, if only we could do that for all of the other problems that Tumblr has, but one thing at a time, I suppose. One thing at a time. Oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, we got that done. We got that all squared away, all lovely, all great. Let's see here, though. I can pull up in better, happier, better times our big ol' list of birthdays, so we can look and see what sort of fun things are happening. A big ol' list of both fictional character birthdays as well as some media releases and occasionally some other stuff. I mean, obviously today is St. Patrick's Day. That's not on my thing. I don't give a fuck. I mean, good for them. I don't know. It's not really one that I care about. I don't care about most holidays. Unless they're stupid. Unless they're stupid or they involve, like, chocolate. You know, if they involve candy, immediately the holiday goes up in my estimations. Halloween is my favorite holiday. You know? That one also incorporates getting to be a theater kid about it, you know? But let's see here. Today, March 17th, we have two things. They are both movies, which are She's the Man and Final Destination. Two incredibly different movies, I would say. Two pretty different. I don't know if you guys know this. She's the Man on Final Destination. Not very similar. And then tomorrow, we'll go ahead and read that off there, March 18th, this Wednesday. The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, that TV show. Hell yeah. That's we don't have a lot. We don't have a lot these couple of days here. But that's alright. We have some fun ones coming up. But I'll read those when we get there. Ooh, that's a good one. We got a good one on the 20th. Really good one there. But you'll have to wait until Thursday for me to read that off. I know I gotta start posting these in the Discord again. I would love to do that. I just simply... there's a lot of behind the sands! Behind the sands? Anyway, let's get the video game. Thank you, Sans, for your music, even if you decided to take off a little bit early. Let's get into playing. I almost clicked on the wrong video game. Because I saw it was like, update. I don't need to update that game. I finished it. In fact, I should take that out of my... I can take root trees out of my to stream folder. I did it. I did it. I did it. I won. I rooted the trees. And they were dead. But now, chat, you can come along with me over here to the game zone. Why do people betray each other? I mean, we don't need to sit through that again. Let's get into here. Back on in. Let me in. Last we left off, we were getting into an argument with Fi because she was misunderstanding the prisoner's dilemma. Oh, I didn't look up that website I was talking about. I'll see if I can remember to do that during the ad break. But anyway, Fi, you're stupid as hell. We're going to ally.
Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life. Flashback. What did that say? My something. You getting memories? I'm glad that they, like, seem to be,
Sigma.
I forget if I said this explicitly in the last stream. I'm glad that, I mean, obviously at the end of 999, which of course, like, obviously spoilers for 999, but, that, I should have said that last time, but obviously this is a sequel. I'm glad that, they're not, you know, they obviously are already leaning into the fact that you know the end of 999, you know about the timeline shit, and they're just going ahead and doing it, you know? Just going ahead and pulling the plug. We already know that weird timeline shit's gonna happen, might as well lean into it from the beginning. I'm excited for the characters to figure it out.
Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it.
Solo. We were a solo in this one.
Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Explosion! What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw
Saw what?
an explosion. The explosion.
Explosion?
Yeah, in Ohio. You hear about that meteorite? I'm cultural reference. Cultural. I'm up to date. I know things that happened recently. I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I don't know why that sentence caught me so off guard. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down! What are you talking about? What is it now?
My head.
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode.
Are you alright?
Maybe I'm the bomb. I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
No, I can't do that before I know that you're gonna hit Ally and not betray, you motherfucker. Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Vi and I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination, brought on by stress, or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? But it seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel, this was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the no-nuri game was probably getting to me more than I thought. I was tired, and I was emotional. The hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles. Do I get to hit the ally button?
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Yay! That's good. The hell was that?
What, do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Make sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So, if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So, we might as well figure out what we're gonna do.
Ally.
What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally? Or betray?
I mean, you seemed pretty set on betray. I'm glad that you're letting me have a choice. Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? Because you're the protagonist, dumbass. So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? 0 never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear, I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on, that again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there is no way on Earth? See, I was just thinking like, damn, she's being a big hypocrite about this. Wait, did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Premonition.
You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't...
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This was wrong. Phi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains.
Let me hit ally, please!
Closes.
I've had my decision since, like, you explained the rules, like, since you started them, because I figured them out immediately.
Hey, it's almost time.
Phi, fuck you mean it's almost time. It's was it 40 minutes? I'll just say 40. We got in here, they were like, okay, you have this amount of time to vote. It's not amount of time until we can vote. It's been time for the last whatever period of time it's been. It's been the time. We're waiting until the last minute for no reason.
What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Fuck you,
Alright.
Sigma.
Take it away.
30 seconds.
Let me do it. Let the player do it. Not Sigma.
Closes.
I don't trust Sigma. I don't want him to actually do it. I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. I did it so fast!
One of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Oh boy. As Phi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Let me quickly check here. Yeah, I figured that would have also been a branching point. Good to know. It's like, okay, this is us hanging out with Alice. Oh, it shows like the blue room. Then we ally. And that's pretty epic. Oh, we got a long one this time. That's fun.
What the hell were you thinking?
I was thinking that it's statistically better, you dumbass. No matter what you're saying, but it's actually better.
Did you hear anything I said?
Yes, and it was bullshit. Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
I know.
Yo, what's up?
Wow, you're so relevant.
Siggy! No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Good.
I feel like when she was explaining the prisoner's dilemma, she explicitly was like, but you know, obviously the best choice is for them both to not say anything, you know? For them both to remain silent. And so he was like, oh, so we should do that then? And she was like, no. Because they're not gonna think like that. You fucking dumbass. If we think like that, obviously they can think like that too. And even if that wasn't the fucking... She's so stupid. They made it obvious with the right choices and said no, yeah.
Looks like you're all here. Finally. Let's get ready to rock! Ambidex Game!
She also, I called this out, like, after I had, stopped the game and I was doing my outro. I want to say this during the game part. I said this yesterday. Vi isn't thinking about the social aspect of this. Where if we betray Alice, that's a thing that people know that we did. You know? Even if Zero wasn't announcing it, people could look at our fucking bracelet. You know? And if I were Alice and I got betrayed, I would be making a big deal out of it. You know? We're gonna be having to live with these people for whatever amount of time we have left.
Round 1! The results!
I'm glad that Zero the Third is here, though.
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
That sound effect! Ooh! Oh, I don't like how they did Alice's lips. Alice! What the hell, Alice? I thought she would be nice. I can't believe this. I'm disappointed in Clover as well. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I am disappointed.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Hey, Alice! What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray.
No.
Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Why did you do it? She's from the ice, she's not thinking, yeah?
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Because I thought better of you? Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know.
Yeah, and I was gonna yell at them too, but you're closer to me.
Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma. But everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
What?
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
See, this is what I was saying about the betraying shit, you know? The prisoner's dilemma was different in ancient Egypt. When did you learn that? You know, see, this is what I was saying, though, about, like, the social aspect is now Alice is my enemy and I hate her. You see?
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice. And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
God damn it. See, I feel like I'm closer with everybody else, though. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Phi. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose ally.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick betray.
Good job, Quark.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9. Oh, Dio, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Shut the hell up.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
It was a joke?
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
Yeah, for sure. You look like a human matchstick.
I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you.
Luna,
Thank you
I do
very
not
much.
like you. I really do
Don't
not.
worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that.
No, Clover just wanted the
I
points.
just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Although, whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Oh, yeah. I guess you got a point.
1 second, Zero. I want to look at this again. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, they didn't branch off enough for that to be. Yeah. Because, like, this one... Looks like for each of these, one of them splits soonish, and then one of them doesn't. Interesting.
You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
Good job,
The
Zero.
Amdex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Amberdex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon. Ah, we had sun cards before. Okay. Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy.
Yes, indeedy.
Now, you'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know.
Until we have 9?
As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
I mean, how many puzzles do you got? What if we just stayed here forever?
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth and you're losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5.
Yep.
Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,09,4897.
I love the little gasp at the end there.
Although, I really hope it doesn't come to that.
I don't have that many rooms prepared. Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know, can you?
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people. Exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you.
I do appreciate the fact from a game perspective that Alice betrays. I think a lot of people picked her first because of the ice mummy thing, so people start out on the wrong foot. Yeah.
There is one thing though, Ziggy.
I do think, though, that, Well, I mean, either way, we would be losing points because of the betray. I do think the whole Fi insisting that we do the betray thing is probably would mean, we would still lose points, but you know, yada yada. You get what I mean, the sentence just died in my head.
All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
Bruh. What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Is it a maximum of 3?
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
Ah, yeah.
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Yep. There's a part of me that's like, do we have anything sharp? So we can cut off our arm? Saw style?
As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets.
I mean, like, you know, that's a bad thing to do, especially this early on. But, you know, like, we don't have, like, a bomb in us this time, you know? It's a injection thing from the bracelet. Therefore, I feel like it's a lot easier. Hell, you don't even have to cut off your arm. If you break your bones enough, you can, like, wiggle it out, right? That's also like in Saw. We could try it out on Kay first, yeah!
It doesn't matter how many people there are!
But, wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off? Ooh, ours is yellow now.
No, yes! They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Bio. I think you already know.
What?
God, he looks so fucking stupid every single time. This guy got rejected from that Ace Attorney trial that nobody likes.
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Remember with the guy who wanted to marry the 16-year-old?
Of course I do!
He looks like that guy a little bit.
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go.
What if we slowed our heartbeat down really well? Like Romeo and Juliet style.
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round.
Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Such a good laugh. I like this freak.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything? Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyaldi. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido. Or maybe everyone.
It's another good laugh. Good job.
What?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy. Full marks.
So, I had been right. But how had she known before Zero told us?
I see. Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
Well, see, then we also have to factor in on the next voting game. Is that other person going to actively want to kill us, you know? I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people, so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions. Yeah, okay. This is all shit that we just heard.
One last thing.
Yeah? What is it, Columbo?
The next set of chromatic
Columbani.
doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green. That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
I noticed that ours was yellow, yeah.
But wait! You've already got those bracelets! Have a look!
Ooh, I wonder if we're still paired the same way.
The color's changed, hasn't it?
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too.
We did swapsies! Aw, man, we have to hang out with Luna! God damn it. Wait, she wasn't a part of a pair before, yeah. Alice is still a solo,
Looks like
though.
the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait. Really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta.
Are you colorblind? Like, that could be, like, genuinely, I can understand being confused about, like, this color, because this is not magenta. But are you colorblind? If that's a plot twist, I called it.
Are you two magenta too?
I hope he killed people for being colorblind. Yeah! I'm just like, if this guy pulls an ace again. This guy wishes he was ace. This guy wishes he wasn't rejected from the Ren Fair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Fun.
Pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
I like like that.
Of course, it's totally random.
Wonder if the shovels change on each route? I hope so. Because I was thinking, like, at the beginning of this, I was like, man, I hope that I really like Fi, because if not, shit's gonna get fucked, you know? Because if I have to hang out with her this entire game.
No rules or anything! Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you adieu.
Sayonara.
Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean,
Sad music.
from here, right?
He's playing that in the background.
I'll never see you guys again. Did you really think I was gonna cry? Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies!
What the? You fucking dick!
You mad?
You mad?
Look, I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday.
That'd be cool.
Have a nice tragedy.
Alright. The doors. 2 milkmen go comedy. Oh my god, this fucking guy again. You look like you just fell off your horse.
If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something, if there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur.
That'd be cool.
There's no point in standing around.
We could also think about, who's going through what door.
We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up.
And search for clues.
5 minutes
real.
will give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections? No, it's wrong.
I mean, I don't have objection, Ace Attorney. I just have that. There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout from me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of a genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group's server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes, but it was just the one time. And she was the one who went after me. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the nonary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why the fuck is that girl calling us grandpa then? I guess you can go to college at any age. Why was this happening to me? Thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. Memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. Man is 1,000 years old. He's the grandpa of all grandpas. He's older than Tenmyoji. There's our car. That's a grandpa car. I know shit about cars. December 25th? Christmas. 2028. Early morning. California desert. He's older than the Texas Chainsaw Massacre grandpa. The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day, and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty, and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I had looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. Okay, so we can't do any almost Christmas jokes. Pack it up, Ace Attorney. So why was I at school, typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I'd gotten was that one cold email. God, email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow, I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper, and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper. Or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. Okay, we get a good shot of him here. We don't get a lot of good images of him throughout this. Cause, I kept feeling like he reminded me of a cop in design. It's better now. I don't know what this is, but I guess it's not a badge. I do see this anarchy symbol on his jacket. Assuming this is a jacket and not a shirt. It could be, I don't know. So that's fun. Is this a grenade? I don't... I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. God damn it! You stupid piece of shit! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... God, not the silhouette of a haunted woman. Did it just say bad? And then just a little X? Is that the X-Men logo, actually? This guy's jacket... It's not good. Or is this a shirt? She just looks... like one of those, NASCAR boys or whatever, with, all, the different patches on them for all the different brands. It's what are you doing, dude? Leon Pokemon looking ass. / neg. What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror. I was certain. There was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Phi. I love her shoes. They're so of their time, you know? Why is this happening to me? Phylux seems like the type of person... Remember that era where, like, people were wearing shirts that had the fucking British flag on them? She seems like that kind of person. I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Ooh! Lounge, infirmary, crew quarters. Let's start with a place that we know. Into the crew quarters. Crew quarters. Has to be announced many times.
Oh,
hey guys!
Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yep. Yeah, I was. Phi, Alice, and I all went through these rooms. Phi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book of meowt cats.
A meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
I love that delivery! That's weird. That's great.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh. Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. The book talks me out it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box.
Yep. Please don't be relevant ever, yeah? Unless... how do I say that without spoiling it? There was a game that I played that had a plot twist that I would love for this to go down. I don't even want to say what game it is, just because knowing that there's something about that, it happens so late into it, and it's so important to it. But if you know, you know. If that happens to him, 10 out of 10. That's the only way it can be relevant. But anyway, chat, we're about to have 3 minutes of ads. If you need to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or get something to drink, now is going to be the perfect time to do so. Game will be paused. Don't worry about it. You won't miss out on anything. I needed to get that in before they started. But also, this is your hourly self-care check-in. Be sure to fix your posture, take your meds, save your files, unclench your jaw, feed your pets, charge your devices, do some stretches, alright? Take care of yourself. Please and thank you. Game will be paused. You won't miss out on anything. I'm doing my stretches. Hell yeah. I know it makes my model look weird when I do those, but hey, I can't control that. I mean, I can do it an extent, but whatever. While I'm here, there they go. While we're in the ads, let me see if I can find that website I was talking about. Ba-ba-ba. This is it. This is what I was talking about. Okay, it is on a website. What was the name of this person? Nikki Case. Nikki Case has a lot of websites and similar stuff like this. This is the one I was talking about here. If I remember, I'll put that in the description of the VOD. If I don't, well, when more people talk in the chat, there's the URL right there. It's a pretty short one. But, that's what I was talking about. Because this is it's a good website about the prisoner's dilemma. Wow, I click on a thing by accident. You know? And let me double check here, because I believe... Yeah, Nikki Case has quite a few good ones in similar vibes. But yeah, We Become What We Behold is iconic as well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But yes, that's... Whoops. That's what I was trying to... What? I forgot to turn my dyslexia filter back on. I had turned it off to do with formatting on a website. There we go. I need that on the chat so I can read it faster. There we go. But I'm glad that, Sigma's getting Schrodinger's cat explained to him, even though this means we're going to have to sit through a lot of Schrodinger's cat explanation. But, you know. But they explained a lot of stuff to us last time. I just was lucky enough to not know about it yet. So it was like, you're telling me cool new information, / what the fuck are you on about, June? June, what are you fucking talking about? June? June, what are you fucking talking about? June? Hey, what? You know? Like, I guess a lot of it wasn't, you know, real, but some of it, I think, was. I don't remember all of the stuff. I think some of them... God, I'm not even gonna make a statement about that. Welcome back from the ads. We're just getting Schrodinger's cat explained to us.
Something like that, right?
Meowby?
What?
I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Orc, you're doing it too.
Yeah, and that one sounded intentional.
Oops.
I like this kid. Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Ooh, that's fun. Lunar eclipse.
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Holding back a joke that only one singular viewer will get. Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out at the dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Do you think lunar eclipses are weird for werewolves?
Yeah,
I'm glad that you think so, Quark.
we did find something. Just one thing, though.
Hmm? What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Oh? Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any affected patients is strongly advised. Like, insert COVID joke here, am I right, gamers? Oh. Oh, I'm so, it's funny. Oh, shit. How's the virtues? Well, quarantine. Shit's and spreading and infecting. Not great. Alice was mean, that was true. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
It really is some kind of pandemic, though. That sounds like a pretty big deal. This man's name is Sigma. And and we're all talking about a pandemic. Good God, this game came out before anything.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard about the term Radical 6. Yeah, I figured this is probably... I mean, did the newspaper have a date on it? He would call it out if it looked old, wouldn't he? I don't know, it just makes sense to me that, like, it's a lot longer than we think has passed, you know. This ain't my first rodeo.
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Who knows, maybe the biggest, most awful, most despair-inducing event in the history of humanity, or whatever the fuck that long-ass title was, happened.
Well, I don't think there's any reason for us to get all worried about it. We should just hurry up and try to find out how to get out of here.
You know, I think this is one of those things where, like, you don't appreciate it while you have it. I just wanted to point out that the 3D designs work really well for these two characters. Some of these other guys, it feels wrong. These two, great. While I have them here, I'm appreciating it.
Quark has a point. If we want to know what's going on outside, the fastest way to find out is by going outside.
Yeah. I have to remember what Tenmyochi looks like, but I feel like it might just be the girls. Actually, I'm just, like, thinking about it now, I'm like, the ones who feel the worst to me are, like... it's the girls in my mind. Yeah, you're right. See, Sigma agrees with me.
Good! Mr. K and I will keep searching the cabins then. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll go somewhere else.
Okay.
Then we will see you later.
Later. I stepped out of the cabin we'd been in and headed toward the small hallway. For the most part, you prefer the 2D art style from 999, but these two look great. Yeah, I feel like this was maybe a bit too ambitious. Julius Caesar. But you know, I'm glad that they tried stuff out. I wish it doesn't look that great though. You know? Where to next? I mean, I also really like Zero. Zero the Third looks great. I understand that's probably easier to do a non-human. Well, obviously it is, because that's why Toy Story is the way that it is. I know history about the 3D animation. About, CG and all that shit. Let's go to the infirmary. Whee! We have to go through so many doors. Why was the door blue again? I guess that wasn't really the cyan. No, that's pretty cyan. Hi, Alice. It matches your eyeshadow. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach.
Yeah, I'm looking at one right now.
Are you still angry?
Yeah. Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
You did have a choice, you idiot. And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
Shut the fuck up, dude. You look like you got your hat out of a cardboard box on the side of the street.
What?
Cannot imagine ever wanting to wear Alice's outfit. It does not look comfortable. Yeah. Also, it's just like, does she not have nipples? Because they would be showing. You know? It's like, this is... And also, oh my god, you know what? I've not paid too much attention to it, because every time I like, try to, like, look at her, I get distracted by the scarab beetle, and I'm just like, ooh, shiny. But her waist is... Girl. You're somehow doing better than Lotus was, I think. But this is still terrible.
Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
What, are you gonna be like, oh, I have children as well. I need to become a programmer.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Oh, Tenmyoji, you're here too. It's like I have to readjust how the breasts sit when you wear a binder. She's got them pointed in and up. I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't know how to phrase it. Thank you.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Thank you, Tenmyoji.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder.
Spike Chunsoft, you've done it again.
That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Well, yeah, murder. Could you elaborate on that? You remember seeing Lotus's outfit back in the day and thinking, that doesn't look comfortable, and then seeing Alice's outfit and going, that's so much worse? Yeah! Yeah! Truly, my first thought at seeing Lotus is like, oh no. And I see her, Alice, and I'm like, oh my god, at least you're wearing a jacket? At least you're wearing a jacket? Truly, it would just be better if you were just shirtless at this point, you know? If she was just shirtless, at least she's making a statement. This is... Your father's murderer is dust. Truly, you know what? I hope they never explain the ice mummy thing. That's the funniest way of doing it. That, or they do it the same way at the end of last game, where it's just confirmed in, like, the last 10 seconds, you know? What if this game is a prequel? I know that doesn't make sense because of Clover, but what if there's 2 Clovers, and this is, or maybe Alice travels through time or something. It just ends with her showing up at the end of 999 to hitchhike. Unless we did sell Ace's organs and she considers him her dad, so we gotta kill 999's cats. We gotta beat the shit out of Junpei.
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
You wish you were Lotus. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine.
Also, I'm not confident on this one because I haven't seen them too often, but I feel like her skin tone when we have like the 2D art of the bracelets versus her 3D model's pretty different.
But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
I might be wrong there, but going off of my memory. Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
That's fun. Okay, yeah, have a character.
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective.
Are you a PI?
Not a bad guess, though.
So you're trying to be Ace. Or not Ace, sorry, 7. I was like the tall one.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look. I mean, for one, your jacket is really cropped. Detectives always wear, like, the really long ones, Columbo style, you know?
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine, well, whatever you are. He only had one guess. You don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better.
Yeah.
Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
Stupidest pose in the world. This guy looks like that fucking... What was it from that Pokemon DLC? That stupid looking guy? Looks like that guy.
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
Avery? That sounds right. Because I remember that the name was androgynous, and I think that makes sense.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Uh-huh. Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
The guy from Sword and Shield who has a top hat. Yeah! I couldn't remember if it was Sword and Shield or if it was Scarlet Violet, is why I didn't say. I remembered I was like, it was one of the Switch ones that's 3D. The desert.
Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
You think specifically from S.H.I.E.L.D., you think Sword has a different person?
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too?
Well, this whole conversation started with me basically calling you a bitch for betraying me. I don't control how it goes.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Why do you wear that stupid bolo tie?
Just a garbage collector.
Really? Not the outfit I'd associate with that, but I mean, I guess because it's just so formal, you know? Like, Obviously, you're not going to be wearing the same clothes the whole time, but it's odd to be dressing up otherwise. Are you just that kind of guy?
Any ties to Zero?
You played Sword in the DLCs, but you don't remember the name of Avery's sword equivalent. Nice.
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject.
Damn.
I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but...
Well, yeah, I obviously am going to think you're full of shit. You look like you were rejected from Once Upon a Time.
I'm a circus ringleader.
A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader.
Jesus Christ.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40, still.
I mean, that's still pretty young.
He was pretty reckless for a guy that age.
Yeah.
Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up.
Did he not have a net?
Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then?
Yeah.
I understand, like, maybe if it was in the middle of a show, did he not practice?
Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light.
I truly do not understand this guy's vibe.
Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room.
Van, good, misheard that. I did as well.
Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
Stop. I know that that's my name, but stop calling me that. I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school. When I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
See, I feel like that is a are you old situation. Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
She's just like, did I know you back in ancient Egypt where I'm from? You look familiar. Did I see you back then?
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Is he not able to take off the mask? I forget. Did he try? Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
Okay, Brennan with that prompt bullshit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why's that funny?
It's nothing.
Yeah, because you know something and you're refusing to tell me.
Just forget about it.
What, did he, like, graduate early because he's a super genius or something? Is he in college? Or is he even younger than that? Or is he just, like, in high school, but, like, not because of anything smart, he just, like, is short? What's up?
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you?
Yeah, the way you phrase that. A boy his age would be in elementary school. Yeah, this is a fucking... It's like, yes, other people who are that age.
About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
The way that you phrase things, Tenmyoji, I'm hearing them. I'm noticing them. And I'm paying attention. Eh? I turned the sensitivity on my mouse up. Okay, we're good.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary.
Yeah?
She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
Yeah, I figured.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
I don't like that I said pretty much the exact same thing as Dio. I was saying that because I didn't trust this game. Oops.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
No, she's just been really mean to me.
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of... there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
These cannot be our real names. These cannot be our fucking real names. These cannot be our legal God-given names. Well, she's not Superman. That's true. To my knowledge. Unless... No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you do. So, basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name. And I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
Lounge. I was thinking maybe the lounge.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
Don't call me bro. We're not on... I normally do not care about that. Why did I get so small for a second? Why am I small? Chat, why am I small? Chat, why am I small? Chat! I don't know what's happening. I'm literally sitting straight. I'm sitting up straight. Why am I... Hi? 1 second. Oh my god. Okay, let me... What happened to me? There we go. Yeah, the shrink ray. No! Okay, am I normal? Am I normal? I think I'm normal. I just recalibrated myself there. Anyway, later, bro, he says to me. Wait, now am I looking up? What the hell? Why am I looking up now? What? Okay, wait. Oh, wrong screen. Wrong screen. And now I got hit with the big ray. Camera off, camera on. Let's try that. Let me move myself all around. My expression is stuck. My expression is stuck like this. I'm stuck looking like bashful. I'm not smiling at all in real life. Why am I'm stuck looking like this. I'm the most concerned ever. Scritches? Maybe. Let me see if I can try turning it off and on again, yet again. I go silent whenever I do it because I try to make a neutral face. Okay? Okay? Are we... I'm looking all around? I'm looking all around? I'm blinking? I'm smiling? I'm stopping smiling? I think I'm normal? I think I'm normal? Okay, I think we can go back to the video game now, maybe? 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 We'll see if having the game open fucks me up. I don't know what happened there. That was fun. I've never experienced that before. I headed out of the infirmary. To the lounge. Whee! Bing, bing, bing. Lounge.
Oh,
once again, that door
hey,
seems
Sigma.
cyan. Bye.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
Clover! What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. Globe? So... this is the lounge, huh? A bar? A sofa? And 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
Yeah, I agree. But also, like, there's no... We haven't stumbled across a bathroom yet. You've got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Does it happen whenever I'm around Phi? Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here.
I'm completely normal.
Well...
Well, what?
It's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of... numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like... like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine.
Did we body swap?
I'm sort of floating. Like that?
I mean, it could just be like a time thing, a timeline, or memories, future, time, past, travel, loop, whatever. But a body swap could also be fun. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh, yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Interesting. A voice broke the silence. Who goes there?
Something horrible has happened.
Oh?
Please, you all have to come with me.
Okay.
What is it?
I found something horrible in room 2 in the crew quarters.
Something horrible. Room 2. Which one was room 2? Do I still have my notes? I do! I think room 2 is the one that Alice was in.
Something... horrible?
That one wasn't notable, so I guess that makes sense.
Never mind. You'll understand when you see it.
Kay was the first in, followed by me, Phi, Clover, and Luna. He said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The four of us crouched down and followed his finger. There it was. Oh hey! That's the thing that we saw in our little brain flash. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? No, no way. Bite.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Kabloom! Can I see that? I would love to see that shot another time. Of course! It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. And it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
I'll go find everyone else.
No, there's no need for that. Quark is already bringing them back. We should arrive soon.
Hey guys, new bomb just dropped.
You see?
Where is it? Where's the bomb?
No sooner were the words out of Kay's mouth than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Quark shoved the others aside and pointed at the bomb.
See? There it is! Under the bed!
Dun dun dun. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Well, how are you sure it's not a dead man switch, though? It's not a timer or anything. Because isn't that one of the ones where it's like you push down the button and it goes whenever you unpush the button? Who was the first person to find this?
It was me. I found it while Quark and I were investigating this area. We split up to collect the rest of you.
How did you know it was a bomb?
I have seen it before.
Oh? In the sort of flashes like me, or...
When?
I'm not sure.
Because of the amnesia?
Yes.
Are you kidding me? You don't even know if it's a real bomb. Are you gonna tell me you believe that guy who can't remember his own fucking name knows a bomb when he sees it?
No. Kay is right. That's a bomb, I'm sure of it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
You are saying some bullshit to me, Alice. You are saying so many words to me.
Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's annihilation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, go for it,
Yes,
Fi.
please.
Fi nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge.
Oh boy.
It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive
We're getting a
charge instead
science
of a
lesson
negative
today,
one, like
chat.
the electron. So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation.
I mean, a lot of things can be annihilation, but sure.
So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Just... what the fuck? I don't know what I expect from these games at this point. I expect this kind of shit where I'm like, yeah, okay. Sure.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. Alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites?
Yeah! Just like cats and dogs. Somebody should make a VTuber as a concept of that. Fucking... oh.
What happens when you put them together?
You make a baby.
Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they disappear.
You can't think of anything else that's more opposite? This is truly... people doing, like, comparing men and women is truly just, like, combining apples and oranges, like, comparing apples and oranges in my head. I'm like, why are you using that as an expression? There's so many similarities between apples and oranges. They're both fruit. They're both fruit that you eat, and they're sweet, and they're nice, and they're good, and I like them. Like, they're pretty similar. You can choose two different things. But it's just like, oh my god. Oh my god, top 10 lines to read as a non-binary person. That's great.
Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0.
See, that's better.
That's annihilation.
Depending on the man and woman, they could also be fruit. Exactly.
But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I mean, men and women are even more similar than apples and oranges. I just got off on a tangent about that because, you know, that phrase annoys me.
I know! A baby!
Thank you, Quark. Quark gets it.
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it though, right?
Yeah!
I'm gonna be honest, no I didn't, but, I mean, it's a bomb, it go boom. You know? I sort of got distracted by your metaphor.
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby.
I think the reason she used this analogy is because she needed there to be something extra. It's still pretty silly. Yeah. Oh, believe you me, I don't expect these games to be. I got into Danganronpa at a formative age. I understand this company. I've been playing a lot of Spike Chunsoft lately.
Just how big of a... just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
You know, it's like last game I played by them was I, the Somnium Files, and they had a whole, like, aside for a moment where Mizuki is like, LGBT people are really cool and awesome, and you should respect them, and if you don't, I will punch you. And that's like the best I've seen by these people. It's like, damn, you're making up for Chihiro, thank you.
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
Long story short, big kaboom.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter.
Oh my god.
That would mean there would also be 300.
These people love to explain things.
Right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules? I can't vape that many.
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the... You've gotta be kidding me.
You've gotta be kidding me with this outfit. You look like you just crawled out of a party city.
But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is.
Yeah?
It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that?
'Cause it could have been worse.
That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
I was looking at the number 3. When she was like, I know what type of bomb this is, in my mind I'm like, is it a 3 bomb? You're right.
If the bombs are numbered...
And there could be a number 2 bomb, or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
Yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Minor fall, major lift. We have to get a reaction shot from every single person. We have to every single time,
We can't
baby.
just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
You want to pick that up? Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
9 hours, 9 persons, 9 bombs. Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bread. From the bread? The bed. It's like, don't eat the bread! I was hungry. I was saving that for a sandwich later.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Yeah.
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Oh?
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
But if we get it wrong? So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port.
This?
If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Okay. Well, it's probably not gonna be in here.
Who would do something like this?
Zero?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma.
Yeah, because I was being emo.
What were you doing?
I was crying. Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. We have to get a reaction shot from every single character. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was... just a... I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Reaction shot from every single character! Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior.
And the rabbit is Zero Junior?
Which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Zero introduced himself as Zero the Third. That's why I keep calling him Zero the Third. Y'all.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Yeah, sure. And if that's true, which, who knows, it could be. They're going off of the senior-junior thing. Zero introduced himself as Zero the Third. There could be 2 zeros. There were 2 zeros the last time. I don't have any big suspicions on anybody just yet. I just have people that I like and don't like. Fi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was, without a doubt, one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Am I gonna go through every single character? Okay. Clover? Tenmyoji? Fi? Or... It seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No. It didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad!
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet!
Ah, shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
We gotta go! Technically speaking, Santa wasn't a 0. His number was officially 9, but splitting hairs though, yeah. He was Zero Junior of that one.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright, come on everybody. I wonder if in the other routes the bomb will be in different zones, or if it'll always be in the crew. We'll find out. I'm glad this elevator is big enough to fit all 9 of us. Let me in. It's funny how, like, my cursor will sometimes revert to, my Undertale cursor. Okay, what door? Will we go in where?
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are,
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
Fi laid out our options. Option A. Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Clover, cyan, to go to open the green door. Tenmyoji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Alice, yellow, to open the red door. Kay and Quark, cyan, pair up with Fi, magenta, to open the blue door. Let me check here. Like, we don't have like a split here. Option B. Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Fi, magenta, to open the red door. Tenmyoji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Clover, cyan, to open the blue door. Kay and Quark, cyan, pair up with Alice, yellow, to open the green door. And we'll find out the third option after the ad break. Chat, there's about to be some ads. If you need to take a break, now is going to be a great time to do so. Please remember to take care of yourself. If you need to go to the bathroom, grab a snack, or get something to drink, please take the moment to do so. The game will be paused, you won't miss out on anything. So now is also your hourly self-care check-in, so be sure to fix your posture, take your meds, save your files, unclench your jaw, feed your pets, charge your devices, do some stretches, and make sure you're taking care of yourself, alright? Do it. I command you to, by the power of me. That's my power. I don't know which door I want to go through. I don't know if it matters. Because, I mean, you know, I'm not seeing a split. I mean, it would truly be a crazy amount of splits if we did. I guess it just depends on who I want to hang out with the most. Which is a shame, because I don't like Luna. Purely based on vibes, so I don't want to hang out with her, but we're paired. But our options are, hanging out with Fi, with Clover, or with Alice again. And of the three, I guess Clover, because if I had to make the choice, that's the only one that we've not hung out with yet. Plus, I liked Clover. You know? That would be good. I wonder about the thing about people sharing each other's fate. The pairs. Because, like, we're at 1, and Luna is at 6, I believe, right? Or not 6, she's at 5 or something like that. She gained points. If we lost points again, we'd go under 0 and thus die. Would she also die? Even though her points would be in the positive? Would, it be whoever I get paired up with next? Because they randomize after and the results happen after? Who knows? Who knows? Not me. But if I get a choice, I guess I go with green. Because I want to see what Clover's been up to lately. Beep bop boop. Boop beep bop boop. That's my noise. You're welcome. I also want to check, do we... No, not my memo. Yeah, we do also have other stuff in here. Wow, wow, wow. A stretch. Yeah. That's my stretch. The stretcher. Welcome back from the ads. Option C. Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Alice, yellow, to open the blue door. Tenmyoji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Fi, magenta, to open the green door. Kay and Quark, cyan, pair up with Clover, cyan, to open the red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Well, also thinking... I was thinking about going with green to hang out with Clover. That makes me a bit worried about the AB stuff, because I might just straight up die next time, because she did betray last time. Hopefully she'd be chill. Hopefully she'd be chill. Okay. How are we going to do this?
We need a system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most what?
The people who only have 1 BP.
Hey, that's us! Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well, then what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just, like, raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
you,
Definitely not Snake.
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B, then. I'd like to go with Phi. I don't get a choice. Me, player. But alright. You good with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You motherfucker, dude! At the 3 point, people have voted one way, 3 people have voted the other. You're not gonna say A. There's no... This guy's so fucking stupid. You wanna pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
So 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Damn. Option C had won 4 votes. We were almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was going to have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8.
Go, 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 go!
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna. Hurry up. We've got to get to the blue door.
Right.
We're so blue this route. You went cyan and then blue. Luna, Alice, and I dashed toward the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay ended up with the red door. And Phi, Dio, and Tenmyoji had gone to the green door.
2, 1.
If you were in this situation, you just walk into a door and let everyone else deal with it. That's real Santa behavior. Probably the green one because you like green.
Chromatic doors closing.
No mind to who you end up going with. That's so fair. I just wanted to hang out with every character. This is just not the time to yap it out. Yeah, I was like, why aren't we deciding this, like, immediately before we go and do everything else? You know? Before we do our whole, like, searching around and finding a bomb, why don't we discuss it beforehand? Huh? There are 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing over here. It's a very familiar weird level thing. I think Sigma is addicted to procrastination. Oh, mood.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility?
You fucking betrayed me!
Still mad about the last AB game?
Yes! Of course I am.
Please don't fight.
Shut the fuck up, Luna!
We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble.
I like you less than Alice.
Please?
Ugh.
Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
You want to be Fluttershy so badly. But you're not. You just give me such bad vibes, you know? What? The bee garden. One of the doors opened.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Maybe the other of us opened them?
We should get moving.
If the other of us pulled the lever, maybe? Woo! Getting Danganronpa 1 energy. Is there gonna be a little crate with chickens in it? What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
It probably stands for something.
Basement?
Beautiful?
Huh.
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
This must be the exit. Damn. Well, so much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Wah! Seek a way out! Let me in, I need to seek. Ooh. We're going to have to cross the water to get over there.
Please be careful. If you slip, you could fall into the stream.
I mean, I figured that's what that was. Okay, I can get rid of my memo. I don't need that. And if I do, welp. Okay. Well, there's the safe. Got this ivy. That's the door we came in through. That's where we're going. It's got a keyhole. You can look directly up. Safe. What's this?
There's a circular indentation in this panel. There are 2 fan-shaped holes inside it.
Look carefully. Those fans are connected. Looks like a butterfly. Interesting. I wouldn't call that a butterfly personally, but this feels like... I don't think this is real. I don't think this is the real sky. I feel like this is a lie. Mushroom! There's a red spotted mushroom growing in the shadow of the tree. Butterflies look different in ancient Egypt. Sigma was the guy who said that though, didn't he? Why can we zoom in on this mushroom? It'll probably be relevant later, but it'll be really funny if we can't. A large Japanese Zelkova tree? Okay. There's those big fans. Big fan of those. Okay, now that I've got the obvious joke out of the way, it just feels like those are gonna be like LEDs or something. I think there's something here, but I can't really tell. Okay, I gotta get closer to it. Because, you know, we're gonna be... If I know this company, we're in a different place than we think we are. You know? We were in the desert last time. Danganronpa, you're in a different spot than you think you are every single time. Except for Ultra Despair Girls, I guess, but that's because it's a very different game. Metal Rod. Okay.
Wow, we even made a waterfall.
Hold on. Doesn't it look like there's something built into the rock wall behind the waterfall? Yeah, the walkway goes under it, doesn't it? It looks like a panel. I wonder what's back there. Can I not go back there? Okay, we have these buttons. There are 3 red buttons on the panel. I pushed them, but nothing happened.
Do you think they're broken?
Maybe you just need to press them in a specific order. Okay. One of your favorite parts of watching people play this is getting to see their theories and the progression thereof. Yeah, I love doing that. I love seeing that as well, so I always try to make my theories out loud.
Do you think maybe the order is written down somewhere?
I'm just like, I feel like one of us can take the time to push the buttons in order. You know, assuming that we just press each of them once, then it won't take too many tries. You know? Ooh, there's like a little thing down here. Huh? There's something next to my foot. Bronze key. Is that a diamond on it? That's fun. Really love how in 999 there's this detail that completely flew under the radar for you. Don't know if the same thing applies to everyone else. The water at the stairs is mirror still. That's... yeah. Yeah, it would have been sloshing back and forth if it was on a boat. That's true. I was just like, yeah, sure, whatever. That's a good point. Big shovel. Digging up the dirt. We can dig up dirt. We can dig up the mushroom, maybe. Nobody ever mentions seasickness. True. I mean, to be fair, maybe that's what June was allegedly going through. I can't tell what that is from over here. I really want to dig up the mushroom. Can I dig up the mushroom? Let me add that mushroom. Hell yeah. Sure! Box with silver lid, alright. Looks like the soil is disturbed. I wanted to do that so I could get the mushroom. And I didn't get the mushroom, I got some other bullshit. Where did we put the mushroom? Where did it go? We have a bronze key, not a silver key, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're over here now. Mossy rock is bronze. Mushroom is silver. I don't know what type of flower that is gold. I don't know flower types. Is this the rock? Is this the one that they were talking about? Which would of course only be exacerbated by being below deck with yeah.
There's green moss growing on the top too. Do you think the mound here is higher than the others because someone dug up a bunch of dirt and piled it here?
I forgot that I wasn't on the shovel anymore. Yeah. Got the bronze lid. You know what? Let's go ahead and open it. Combine with torn scrap of paper. Alright. Okay. It's hard to tell for, where I'm supposed to be for some of these things. Okay, yeah. There are leaves sprouting out of the ground here. They look like onions. Tomatoes. Cucumbers, okay. Yeah, yeah. Little bell pepper over here? Hey, it's a paprika.
No, that's a pepper. Probably a bell pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice you make from them.
Oh. Huh. Why is it split in half?
I'm not sure. Wait. There's something in there?
Oh yeah. Let me take a look. It's a coin. I couldn't tell if it was a coin or a slice of a banana. Alright. Where's the poster of a hot woman I have to apply this coin to? It's just a flower pot. Nothing special about it at all.
Wait. Don't people usually hide their house keys under a flower?
I was gonna say the same thing. I don't like that I agreed with her. They do?
Just trust me. I'm sure there's something under there.
Hey, Okay, silver key. Combine. Silver box. Doubly torn scrap of paper. And I combine this with this other one. Torn note. Looking like Braille right now. Well, we have to find the gold key as well. Then everything will be hunky gold key. Tutui ego eris. That's Latin. This is... looks like a tombstone. So the people buried here are Mr. Tufui and Mrs. Ego Eris. What? Well, that's what it says. Tufui ego Eris. That's an epitaph. Something that they feel represents them, or just a phrase they liked. What does it mean? It's me. Any ideas, Luna? It looks like it's Latin, but I don't know what it means either. It's like, you're something, I'm something? I don't know. Something like that? She's not even sus like June. Yeah. Only one of them gets a capitalized name, and even then only one of their names, yeah. Did you see this? It looks like there's a keyhole down here near the bottom. You're right. I mean, obviously. Metal detector. Tufui ego eris. I can't just, like, scan the ground everywhere. Okay. Where's my shovel? You're going to dig up these skunk cabbage? Poor thing. It's never done anything to you. Don't worry, I'll replant it when we're done. Gold box. Is that a lion? Is that a lion going rah? It looks like there's some sort of tile mosaic on the bottom of the pond. A lion. Yeah, he's going rah. Come on, that's important. Yeah, it looks like a lion, alright. Okay, noted. Can I metal detector it? Okay. Didn't think so, but sometimes you gotta check. Whew. Key found. Plate on each side. The right plate, gold key. On the left, small knife. Is this sharp? Okay. From the side I can tell it's a bit more sharp. From here it looked blunt as fuck. And here, piece of metal. Oh! It's the quote-unquote butterfly. I was gonna say it looks like a, you know, like the pasta. You know? So, like the bow tie pasta. This is a balance scale. Oh, right. You can put things on the plates to see what's heavier. Okay. I guess that's everything around here for now. Let's go ahead and use the key on the lid. Combine this with that. Now we have this paper with dots. Okay. Don't know where to input that just yet, but we have that. Other items we have: piece of metal, small knife, metal detector, yellow coin, metal rod. Okay, let's take this piece of metal back over to the other side. Put this in here. Think this thing goes in here?
Probably. But what do you do after you've put it in?
Well, I could turn it or I could push it. If we just needed to push it, we just need a stick, not this weird thing. You misspelled weird, you fucking idiot. Oh my god, typo alert. 0 out of 10. Negative reviews all around. One singular typo. This game's fucked. This game's fucked, chat. I don't think you'd be able to get a good enough grip to turn it either. I hate to make fun of her. I know that her first language was ancient Egyptian. Attaching some kind of bar to the end there would give you the leverage you need, though. Leverage? Like the TV show? Ba-bum, combine, I guess, with the metal rod. It's what I initially thought, yeah. The handle fits perfectly into the hole in the wall. Good. Now try turning it. Bleep. When I turned the handle, it got dark. It looks like the light up there went down. Maybe that light was a sort of surrogate sun. If that's the case, it didn't just get dark, it became nighttime. So the garden needs nighttime? I guess so. Or maybe there's some hidden meaning in switching from night to day. Let's go see if anything's changed now that it's dark.
If we want it to be afternoon again, all we have to do is turn the handle, right?
I believe so. Just checking around here, everything seems about the same. Well, what about the buttons? I can't look at the buttons. Oh, there's a star down there. Hey, look at that. Are these stars?
Maybe the idea was that when night falls, the stars come out?
Okay. There's like a pink star, blue star, yellow star, green, red. Big red. The stars showed up once night fell. I wonder if there's some significance to that. I mean, this is the big one. That star's definitely red. The light is right underneath it. This is a big star. So far I found one star. Oh, I have to click on each individual one. Star looks pretty green. That's a pretty small star. I'm impressed you even saw it. So far I found 2 stars. Just double checking over here, everything's normal, everything's up to code. This star is yellow. The size, shape, and color are all exactly what I'd expect from a star. I guess you could say this is a typical star. I would say it's mid-sized. Alice has just realized that she's caught doing star reviews every single time. This one's blue. I feel like I could just reach out and grab it. How romantic. Well, I am a woman. Relevance? It looks a little large for me to carry, though. Okay, and then there was a pink one over here. Maybe I need to go a bit further this way to see it. There it is. The star is purple. It's so small and cute. So far, I found 5 stars. I mean, I think that was all of them, but I can check over here as well. Yeah, I'm not seeing any over there. Double checking everything. Okay. Purple, blue, yellow, green, red. Is there anything on this map? Not really, no. Things that we have here. We could throw a wish in the pond. Okay, I feel like we found all the stars. I guess we can go back to day. Turning the handle back made the room bright again. The light that went down when you turned the night on came back up. So now the sun is out, and it's gone from night to afternoon. Okay. I have a coin. I have a metal detector. I have a knife. I have a paper with dots. Okay. Not sure about any of these. Let's see here. The thing that immediately calls to my attention is this waterfall. Let me just quickly click on it with all of the items. I don't think this is anything, but it's just something that my brain is telling me to do. And I simply have to, you know? Stab the water. No? Oh, maybe it's this. Okay, left, right, right, left, middle, middle, right. There we go. The water stopped. The waterfall stopped. I guess that was the waterfall control panel. The indentations are small and circular, so we probably need something that matches that description. You have anything like that? Yeah, I have a key. And by key, I meant to say coin. Looks like we put coins into these indentations. There are 4 of them. You have 4 coins? Not yet. Yellow coin. Let's keep this one for now. This is a metal detector. It's pretty much what it says on the tin. You can use it to detect metal. What sort of range do you think it has? It depends on the amount of metal. Large objects can be detected even if they're several meters underground. That's amazing! But what about small things, like a ring or a screw? Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes you can't find that sort of thing, even if it's only a few centimeters underground. Oh. So you need to be pretty close for the metal detector to work then. Okay. Not yet found the purpose of it. Did I check the metal detector? Oh, I did it pretty quick. Oh, this one. It's reacting to this onion. Alright, let's dig it up. This was the only one that got a reaction, right? Freshly excavated onion. Combine with knife. Get white coin. Okay. I need more coins. Okay. Well, let's keep trying with our metal detector. Oh, look! The metal detector's reacting to this one! Okay, can you grab that one then? Right. Did any of the others cause any reaction? No, just this one. Here you go. Freshly picked cucumber. Combine with knife. Green coin. Okay, and we then metal detector the tomatoes? Yeah, oh, will we get a red one? Okay, combine with Knife. Red coin. Okay. Well, red was the last star. Oops, I went a bit too far. I can't tell what direction this is. I think it's this way. So red, green was right before it. Yellow, white. Yeah, I wasn't confident about that. Let me just double check this way around. Okay, let me try it the other way just to be sure. Oops. Less than signs, yeah. Our coins are all the same shape and size, though. How are we supposed to compare? That's a good point. Oh, they're weights. I was about to be like, ah, the size of the stars. But yeah, weights is probably... I definitely knew that. Alright, red. Yeah. Yellow versus green. Green is heavier. Okay, let's pull up our memo. Green is greater than yellow. We're just gonna compare everything to yellow real quick. Yellow is greater than white. Yellow is greater than red. So we just need to compare white and red, I think. White is greater than red. So green is greater than yellow, is greater than white, is greater than red. What? It just flew everywhere. Do you think it's broken? Let's see. Oh, I get it. If you use the scale more than 5 times, it triggers the spring, which makes the whole thing shake. It'll do the same thing if you stop using it before you've reached 5 times. Oh, right. You need to pick up all the coins. Well, now I've got the coins. I mean, they didn't magically change weight, did they? No, it's this way. Green is greater than... yeah, yellow, red, white. Yellow, white, red. Oops. I didn't mean to pick them up. Well, I guess I had to in order to leave. Yeah, whenever I leave, it makes me take all the coins back. I guess maybe the coins' weights reset somehow? So I have to do it within... I have to do it exactly 5 times. Let me, return to this. Green is greater than yellow. Yellow is greater than white. Yellow's greater than red. 1, 2, 3. White versus red. White is greater than red. I did it again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 things that I did. So I guess I gotta do another one just to be fun. Let's do this. Great. Oh. He went everywhere again. I guess we can't just take our time here. We'll give you 2 more tries to try and figure out the weight. You can't manage it. We're going to have to take over. She's right. If you keep this up, the scale might break. Well, now I've got the coin. Am I not doing it? I don't want you to put it to easy. I'll get upset if you put it to easy. Because green is heavier than yellow. Yellow's heavier than white. White is heavier than red. It's... Oh, I'm doing them opposite way, I think, maybe. Sorry, I was doing, the signs the other way around in my notes. And red is the lightest, yes? Yeah. I got them backwards. There we go. Okay, I got it right the first time. I just... because I was putting them in my notes the way I was. What's that noise? It sounded like something unlocking. I guess it wasn't just a panel. It was actually a door. And there's a screen inside of it. It's showing 9 stars. What are we supposed to do with them? Well, why don't you try touching them? Press the star buttons in the correct order. Purple. Yellow. Blue, green, red. Red, green, blue, purple. Ah, fuck. Yellow, purple, rather. Red, green, blue, yellow, purple. Is it by size? Green... purple, yellow, blue, red. Red, blue, yellow, purple, green. Largest to smallest. Yeah, thought so. You did it! Hey, check out the screen. It's blue now. Huh? Wait, this is... the safe password! I didn't mean to get back into it. You can do it! Wait, I can do this again? I mean, if I just go largest to smallest again... Do I get it a second time? It doesn't seem to have changed. Screen looks the same. I want the other password too. I want the other thing. Whatever. I didn't mean to click on that. There we are. Ba-ba. Yes. Moons and sun. That's what I thought. Let me add it. Let me add it. Ooh! Never mind. No, it was a safe password. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, because it's like an exit otherwise. Hell yeah. Have I gotten all the other passwords so far? I got the one in the beginning room, but I didn't get the one in the crew quarters. I want to get as many of them as I can. Let's go, let's go, let's go look at it. Ice 9, no! I thought I escaped. I thought I escaped it. God damn it. Alice! Ah! We know about this. We know about— I don't have to read this. We know this. Hey! What refers to him? H. H refers to Gentaro Hongo. He was one of the characters who appeared in 999. This stupid motherfucker. He's going by H now? What the hell? Damn, it's... What are the people— no, Clover's existing. I was gonna make a joke about Snake. I was like, are all the people from that game going by letters nowadays? God, this is all— yeah. Okay, yeah. Immunoglobulin is an important part of the body's defense system against viruses, bacteria, and other invaders. Identifies and neutralizes certain threats. The IG replicator found in the lab gets its name from immunoglobulin. Globulin. Factors. Factorization is the process of reducing a number to a series of numbers that, when multiplied together, give the original number. When taken to its logical conclusion, this will yield a list of prime numbers. For the purposes of factorization, 1 is not considered a prime. 2, 3, 5, and 7, and 107 can only be divided by themselves or 1, which makes them primes. Yep. Okay. A relatively well-known Latin phrase. It did sound really familiar. It might look like it's talking about a pair of sexy toaster waffles, but it actually means something like, what you are, I was, what I am, you will be. Sometimes used as an epitaph, the implication is that the person in question was once alive, like the reader, but that the reader will someday also be dead. A little ominous, I guess. Are there any circumstances where 1 is considered a prime? When you're just considering, like, if the definition of prime is a number that can only be, you know, like, not considering negatives because those are weird. Like, a number that can only be multiplied by itself or 1 to get itself. 1 times 1 is 1, I would say. I don't know, it took me a while to realize it isn't normally considered 1. Sois. The department... I feel like I figured out something about Alice. The Special Office of Internal Security, or SOIS, is an elite intelligence organization under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. They investigate potentially disruptive or dangerous elements, such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or their citizenry. Their stated purpose is to maintain peace, but their charter authorizes them to arrest, detain, or even kill. Scary. Sois said like a bad pronunciation of sauce. I'm gonna be calling it sois this whole time. You've always learned that the definition of primes is to be numbers with exactly 2 whole positive factors. That's cool. That's a cool way of thinking of it. Yeah, that's just smart. Yeah, hello, definitely not Alice in the background. This isn't telling me anything. This isn't... Okay, so you work for Sois, got it. That's why you're being like, I can't tell you my job because I'm so spooky and serious. Okay, I don't have any items. My guess would be I have to find something that, like... I mean, unless I have to do something else here? With these stars? The fact that I can still do it. Plus it's like, I don't have the key for that one thing. Let's go back to night. Okay. I mean, can I? Yeah, it's too dark. I mean, isn't it just those 5 stars, though? Yeah, there's nothing up there. No stars in the ceiling. I mean, this is interesting, isn't it? With this... There's also the lion. Let's go look at the lion. Let me turn the lights back on. And let's go look at the lion. So I remember there were some parts of the lion that were colored weird. Maybe that's something? No, it's just the eyes being strange to me. I don't know, this lion is just... something about it. It's gotta be relevant, right? It's a weird thing to have. There's nothing else in here, right? Yeah, it was just the metal. Don't have anything we need to weigh. Is that a Japanese Zelkova? They can grow to over 20 meters, so this one's probably still pretty young. Does that mean it'll break through the ceiling eventually? Then maybe we can use it to escape! Hey, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, I know. Because it's idiotic. It's green, it smells nice and fresh. There's the sky. But we're indoors. I think the ceiling dome is made up of a bunch of hexagonal screens. They're playing a video that looks like the sky. Then that means it won't even rain or get stormy or anything, huh? Probably not. Although I imagine they have some kind of system in place to water the plants. Sounds pretty boring. I feel like this is adding to my theory. Okay. Bench. Looks like there's just enough room for 2 on this bench. Why are you looking at me? Oh, no reason. It's a bench with room for 2. They say sitting on a park bench with your boyfriend is pretty romantic. You ever done that, Luna? Of course not. Stop making fun of me. You want to sit down with me? With you? How do I let this guy down? Oh god, he's really looking at me. Fuck, dude, I don't want to hang out with this guy. Well, let me think about it. How about that? How about we think about it, okay? Yeah? I wonder why the soil was disturbed recently. Okay. Let's turn the night back on, and we're gonna double check these fucking stars. Because I feel like that's the only thing that we don't really have right now. Is doing this again. Okay. I mean, it's all what I thought it was. This is purple. Whoops. You can tell it's purple because I'm using red and blue. And the next should be blue. A much bigger guy. Then we go over here, and there's a normal-sized yellow. We don't really have something for yellow. We'll go with, green and red. I'll write a Y under it. The next is just a really small green. And the next is a really big red. And I'll go ahead and I'll write purple under this as well. It's like, yep, that's all what I thought it would be. Okay. Not the thing that I was trying to click on. The thing that I was trying to click on. Let's go back to that panel. Okay. Let's just start off purple, blue, yellow, green, red. Purple, blue, yellow, green, red. That's what I tried the first time, wasn't it? I guess maybe I got something wrong. Awesome! Solved it. Good work! Look at the screen. Green! Whoa, what's going on? The screen's changed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was, okay. Moon, sun, star. I got this much and then I was like, I didn't look at what that one was. I thought it was star, but I wanted to be sure. Yeah, so we can see. Moon, sun, star. I want that. It's like maybe there'll be a plot contrivance for us to go back there, you know? Boop. Whoa! It opened again. Is there something inside? There's various things. There's a lot of stuff in there. Let's have a look at it then. First off, this looks like a map. Okay. There's these arrows. Is this like a "you are here" type thing? In the upper left it says, Floor B. The map we found in the crew quarters said Floor A. So A is the top floor, and B is the bottom floor? I mean, I know we took the elevator down to get here, so... B garden. B-floor garden. But before we continue on, chat, we are about to experience 3 minutes of ads. If you need to go to the bathroom or grab a snack or get something to drink, now is going to be the perfect time to do so. If you need to take a break of any kind, this is your reminder to please do so. This is also your hourly self-care check-in, so be sure to fix your posture, take your meds, save your files, unclench your jaw, feed your pets, charge your devices, do some stretches, alright? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Take care of yourself. Do it. Do it. I command thee. Hee is my power. Ba. It's all coming together. I'm glad that we found another one of those, notes things, you know? 1 second, I realized I was missing a thing on a post-it note that I have. Here we go. Ba. But yeah, we are in a lower floor. I was thinking though that this could lend to the in space theory, in space with Markiplier. Because I know it's like a thing in sci-fi that like spaceships have like a room that they have like green in, you know? Wasn't there a Jacob Geller video essay about this recently? Was that Jacob Geller? I mean, probably real quick. Let me click off of my thing. Let me double check. What was his latest video? The future is an empty room, maybe? Yeah. That was about that. It mentioned that kind of stuff. I was like, I watched a video essay about this recently, didn't I? Oops. I want to look at this again. Ah, yeah, you can see the door. Blue door. Cyan door. Hehehe. Archives 3 out of 10. Motherfucker. Archives 8 out of 8. Archives 3 out of 10. No, I don't wish to jump. I just wanted to see if it would tell me the archives. It makes me want to look in here. So yeah, I didn't get any secret ones for that. Obviously. I guess, you know, probably like this stuff, you know? And also all this shit. I'm gonna look at this a little bit when it's more zoomed out. Because I'm guessing this is the "you are here" thing. We're in room blue, so this would be like, "You're here." Where would we meet up again? Where does red go? Red doesn't really meet up with anybody, does it? I suppose maybe this is like a not blocked path. In that case, nope, still... Actually, this way? Nope. I don't know if red can meet up with anybody. Welcome back from the ads. Right. Let's keep going. There are more things in the safe. This is... Yep, keycard. It has a moon on it. That means... Yeah, this is the moon card that the announcement was talking about. There's 2 of them in here, just like with the sun card. You should take one, Alice. Why? Well, you're a solo. Luna and I'll take one, and you'll take the other one. Right. Thanks. So, what have we got next?
Looks like it's a piece of paper.
Rhizome, Nevada! The Nevada test site! In Rhizome 9. Some kind of diagram?
Doesn't make any sense. I wonder what it is.
Oh well, just forget about it for now. We can always come back to it later. There's 2 more things in here. What's this?
It looks like a note.
We saw this in the in our own stuff. It says Ig equals immunoglobulin. What's immunoglobulin?
It's another word for an antibody.
You mean like the thing in your body that fights off bacteria and viruses and stuff?
Yes.
So, what is this supposed to tell us?
Honestly, I have no idea.
The only thing left is this key. That must be the key to the exit.
Yes, I think you're right. We should be able to use it to open the door.
Key found in safe. Awesome! What are we waiting for? What was up with the... There was a keyhole on that coffin. Or on the gravestone. Was that nothing? No, like something that violently explodes if it comes into contact with a body, like antimatter but for bodies. I was expecting Sigma to say that. I really thought that he would. Alright, let's open this door. Yes, let's.
Please do.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You found it! We found it. Wait, I didn't hit the you found it button. No sooner had we stepped out of the garden than I saw the 3 people I'd watched leave through the green door some time earlier. What? Oh, okay, sorry. I don't know if I said that out loud right, but I understood. Oh my god, this motherfucker. Whoa! What are you guys doing here?
We ought to be asking you the same thing.
I ought to be asking you why you look like a fucking nutcracker became a Tumblr sexy man.
How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Map? Oh, right. I dug the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us.
You 3 came in through the blue door, right?
Yeah.
And which room did you go into?
This fan-shaped one. It's called the Bee Garden. We're
Bee
here.
garden?
It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can go see it for yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
And then we met up. Right here.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited.
I mean, do you guys have an extra key for a tombstone? Sure, let's have a look. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. Treatment center. Was that a lion? Was that a photo of a lion? Oh wait, you guys also have a lion. Oh, and it has a thing in its mouth too! What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
What was the stuff called? Something 9? Whoa, that's nuts.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Hey!
Alice, you're growing on me. I'm lying. I mean, I never really disliked her, but you know.
You want to start something, lady?
And I never really disliked him either. I just find it fun to insult him. He's a very insultable guy.
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function.
Yeah. I mean, they seemed like cryopods to me.
I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait. Did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? And you can stay that way for a really long time?
Yeah.
Alice, does that sound weird? Does that sound familiar? Does that feel like home?
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
How long have we been doing this?
3 people? Who?
You mean 3 of us were...
We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Yep.
Well, anyone but you.
Damn. What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Oh?
What are you talking about?
Did they find? Did they learn?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9.
Tenmyoji, you figured it out. Thank you. I'm glad we're talking about it.
It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover.
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you?
No, I'm with you, Tenmyoji. I'm with you, Tenmyoji.
Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all.
Yeah, you're lying as all fuck.
It was a lie. A joke?
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. It went something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen, mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. And as I did every single time we talked about the hot as fuck ice mummy. They use this word so lightly. They use this word so lightly. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually became simply Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only confounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really, how could anyone believe something so ridiculous?
You're hiding in plain sight, you little shit.
The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely believe you. But why would people make that mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
And even if it is, you're fucking leaning into it, but I fully disagree with you.
Is it because of your face? And how you look?
Luna! Are you just going like, is it because you're not pale?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant.
Thank you. Yeah, Alice, you're taking it in the nicest way possible.
Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen?
I mean, yeah. Especially if you're not, and you dress like this, then yes, for sure you can be blamed.
I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on. I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though.
Because she's telling the truth and you're just doing the classic, oh, you really believe that type shit, you know? Superheroes, like, superhero civilian identity, like, why didn't you do that? And they're like, yeah, because I was busy saving the world. And they're like, yeah, right.
Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it?
Even if you are textually not the Ice Mummy, you are the Ice Mummy. I fully will disagree.
She was probably just screwing with him and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
That sounds good. At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. Yum. Wait, where are we going? Taking a long way around, huh? Aha, Warehouse B. Oh, 3 blue doors. Memento Mori if the 9th lion ate the sun, did that say? Yeah, both of the, Well, first of all, 9th is spelled wrong. Second of all, both lions I saw in there, the mosaic lion and the, like, weird photo one in the, not infirmary, the treatment center, I think it was. Both of those lions had a circular object in their mouth. Is this also an anagram?
It looks like another warehouse.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Hey, look.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white. You think?
Hey guys. These might be the next set of chromatic doors.
I'd bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors.
Are we not? Fi wasn't there before, right? Are we not? Why are we not saying hi to Fi? I mean, I don't like her either, but come on.
So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right. Where the fuck was Fi? Was Fi just with you other guys and then, like, was just being quiet? I forgot. Oh? Because the other 3 would be Quark, Kay, and Clover, yeah. That would make sense, yeah. Fi was just being quiet throughout that last scene. Bing. Come on, come on. We have to... We really gotta get there. We'll get there eventually. Warehouse A.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned.
Hello.
I was beginning to get anxious.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see.
Is he dead?
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed.
Oh, that's good enough.
It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Oh, he didn't get everybody reaction.
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Yeah, I definitely trust Clover to look after him.
Oh no.
Tenmyoji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks and ran off after him.
Quark,
Put his hat back on. He looks wrong without it.
come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Can we get Luna on this?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
You son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can
Luna. Oh, right. Well, we've got Luna.
Luna?
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but...
You have to take a look at him then.
Look, girl, even if you're like, I got it revoked because I ended up killing 3 guys, you got more experience than any of us.
Please. Quark needs your help.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. I
Adam.
think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an Atom.
What about Eve?
It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
So, that thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark?
Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Yeah.
Of course.
The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, his results lit up on the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark is...
Has he been injected with the needles?
Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Is it the thing from the newspaper clipping?
Oh no.
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Dun dun dun! Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah. I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
We heard about it too. What are you talking about? Dio and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I'd stayed behind after the AB game, and they'd all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like, one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No. He can't... How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange, like he knew something that he shouldn't. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some,
Yeah.
he should be okay.
Also, question about, like, could that is infectious?
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
Yeah, we looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say.
I don't either. That man looks like if a bird designed a Gajinga of itself.
I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
No, nothing like medicine. I mean, it was just like a park. Lots of vegetation and stuff, but no medicine.
What about UK? Was there any medicine in your room?
UK. The British.
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine, but nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh god. And he's going to... Oh god, no.
Look, just to be sure, let's kill him ourselves. The three of you went to the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't there?
No, there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Treatment pods. That's it. If we put Quark in one of those pods... For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark!
What are you holding? He's holding something. What are you holding? That looks like a sharp. What is that?
Oh, thank God.
What do you have? Is it a knife? Is it a big needle? What is that?
Get away from me!
Eh?
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
Zero escape!
But how?
Like this!
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He'd grabbed hold of the scalpel, and was driving it straight towards his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Pretty tough for a kid. Hey, guys! I could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji! What the hell are you doing? Get over here! Tenmyoji! Can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body!
I mean, is there some body swap stuff happening? Is there some, like, weird soul shit happening?
They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go!
This is cool and weird.
I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me!
This is so fucking cool.
Kill me!
Ah. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him. That wasn't your number one? Good. Thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? We've got to calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Super Beta.
Oh no.
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Good. Perfect.
Okay.
Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine.
It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just...
Just gotta stab this kid real quick. Clink-a-clink-a-clink.
Okay, I've got it.
Good.
Now this kid's wearing a lot of clothing. Where are we gonna stab him?
Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Ah, the shins. Oh my god, why is that like a gun? It's like, okay, I have seen those kinds before, I just was not anticipating that. I was not anticipating one of those. I've not seen one of those in real life, but I've seen them in media. Was I seriously the only person holding this kid down? Like, 3 other people were like, I'll help you hold him down.
Respiration, blood pressure, brainwaves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright. I guess we're good for now.
Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault.
What, are we in fucking 28 days later?
It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Hmm.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
Well, it takes every ounce of my strength to be able to look at you in your stupid-ass outfit. So, he was able to do it, so I assume he was using all of that too.
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
Not the truth?
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess. So when Park tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
It's really funny to me how so many of Clover's sprites involve her smiling, when it would not make sense for her to.
Yes. At least, I think so.
So, what kind of virus is Radical 6? Nobody knows, dude.
What are you doing?
I turned and followed Tenmyoji's gaze. Ow. She's got a scalpel. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently, she had been the one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wonder if she'd taken it to protect him, or for some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? Hey. Are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already.
Is there some, like, magic shit in that scalpel? Scalpel that when you hold it makes you suicidal?
Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread.
That's a Fallen London plot point.
Adults. Children. Everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
Wait! Alice! We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there. She spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it! I shook myself and took off after her. But those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Shit. Which way did she go? Right? Left? I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out in the infirmary.
You lost her?
Yeah. I don't know which way she went.
Well, let's split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Okay.
10 Myoji. I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah. I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
Meow. At Phi's command, we scattered, filtering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. I'm going to the lounge. Lounge. No one here, huh? Damn. Where did she go? Complaining wasn't going to help anything. I needed to go look somewhere else. Mew. Going down the elevator. Well, she's not in the elevator, it seems. This isn't a, Ace Attorney's investigations. Green. Treatment center? Did she put herself in a pod? Jellyfish! Shoot. Nothing in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick, or she's gonna do something bad. If we hadn't stopped Quark. I need to hurry. I headed to the garden next. B. Garden. Hello? Alice? 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 I'd only gone a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. Are you in the tree? Nope, that's not the tree. Alice!
There you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up.
Huh?
I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
And she's, alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here.
Is she cold at all?
Anyway, we need to get her
Can
to
we
the infirmary.
refreeze her?
Give me a hand here.
Alice was lighter than I expected, and Phi and I managed to set off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot. Hello, new patient alert.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone.
Girl who cannot work at a fast food joint because going in the freezer would make her a popsicle.
You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Does she have the thing? Radical
Her
6?
results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Can you check the rest of us? On our way back, I had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her?
Clover, why are you smiling every time?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
I learned about it from my beautiful, not my memo, that's my stars, from my beautiful secrets. Immunoglobulin, IG. The IG replicator found in the lab. I feel like we should go to the lab. There's a part of my brain that's telling me that.
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelivir.
Wait, what about those pods in the treatment center? Can't we just stick them in those?
Right. I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately...
They can't cure it.
Correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelivir.
Can you scan us to see if any of us are infected?
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
As he spoke, Tenmyoji moved over to Quark and lifted his small, unconscious body off the bed. Quark shifted slightly, as Tenmyoji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. I bent down slowly and picked it up. Hey, I found it! Is this medicine?
What?
Well, what is it?
Hold on. There's a name on the label here. Excelivir.
Excelivir! You found it, Sigma?
Is there only enough for one person?
That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
Is there only enough for one person?
Why did Quark have it?
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier when?
We explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
He hid it?
Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. To be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Who cares about the details? We have it!
I would like it if we would all just scan all of ourselves. That
Hurry
would be...
up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
It's only
There's
enough for
only
one.
enough here for one person. The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
In other words, we can't split the dose in two or something.
Right.
Well, we all stood stunned. I moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes, and stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
Do you think there might be some more back in the laboratory?
No, unfortunately not.
No.
If only we had another bottle and could simply pour half of it into the other bottle. Yeah, and I appreciate that she checked yeah, likewise.
Oh god.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
They're just like, have you heard of the trolley problem? They just keep doing this. It's like, I think like it's the extension of it, of like the there's one guy who's you can use to like get rid of you can give all of his organs to 5 people or whatever.
Alice? Or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're only going to save one of them.
And what are we going to do?
Do I have to spell it out? We're going to save them both.
How?
That's... I needed to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save both of them. It was there, I knew it. You're also glad they didn't say the stupid thing you were afraid of them saying one bottle always equals one dose. Yeah. On one hand, Quark is a child, on the other hand, Clover is here, and if Alice dies, that will probably end badly. To be continued. Damn. Well, I guess that seems like a good time to end it. But I also wanna look at the flowchart. Okay. There we are. Whoop, 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 whoop. No, no, let me out, let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Were those burning crosses? I'm sorry, were those burning crosses? Hey. Hey, do they... Hey, do you think that the people who made this game know the implications of that? Do you think that they knew? Do you think that they knew what sort of group is associated with that, or do you guys think that they were that was probably unintentional? That was probably unintentional, right? They don't... That... cool. Woo. Anyway, well... Chat, thank you guys for watching. That was probably unintentional. Oh boy. Let's what a note to end it on. I was truly just like, ooh, it's just about time to wrap it up on stream, and we just got like a sorta ending there. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Woo! Hell yeah. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. We're definitely gonna continue this. I love it. I love it. We're gonna be continuing Curse to Golf on Thursday. Struggling to golf. My not good at golfing. But hey, I can learn. I can be good, I swear. Hopefully. Probably. I think. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid, shall we? Do. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Lots of people are live. Okay, I rated you recently. Do. Da. You know what? Let's just go for buttons. Resident Evil 4. Wow. I've been seeing a lot. Is there been like a new thing with that lately? I've been seeing a lot of Leon Kennedy memes lately. So I assume something new happened in that. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of people making fun of him and also simultaneously being horny for him. I think those are the two opinions, and I think those are the same opinion that everybody has about Leon Kennedy. I don't know too much about Resident Evil. I know vaguely of plots and stuffs. Ooh, good memory. Good memory, Artificer. Good, yes. Those are the raid messages if you want to pick and copy and paste one. That first one there is if you are subscribed, so you can access my emotes. That second one there, if you're not, that uses a Twitch default emote. That beautiful cheese. You don't have to copy one if you don't want, but hey. Go ahead and grab one. We can have a good time. Make sure you got that copied. But alright. Sometimes you remember things. Hell yeah. But alright, chat. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go. And insert pun here. Goodbye! Go raid, go raid.